What's up, everyone? This is Jeremy with Super Duper Garage, and well, you may be wondering why I am laying under my Jeep like this. We almost have the exhaust 100% buttoned up, but today we're talking about drive shafts. And the reason why I'm on the ground and the Jeep is on the ground versus on the lift is drive shafts. So if you've ever ordered drive shafts before, you kind of know the process, but if you don't, I just kind of wanted to give you a quick rundown, kind of explain some of the stuff that goes into it. So, if I can point right, you see the Atlas, and I have a flange. It's part of the 1300 series joints. And actually, if you look, there's actually two different threads. So depending on how big of a drive shaft you're going to be getting, you can get two different sizes there. Alrighty, just a quick tutorial on measuring a drive shaft. Depending on your layout, and that light is really bright coming from my buddy's shop. You will want to measure, if it is a flange, from the back side of this flange down to the end of the cap, right here. Now, if your transfer case is a yoke, you basically measure from the end of the yoke to the end of the yoke. Now, depending on what you were going with, I went ahead and called Atlas, or Advanced Adapters, and told them what I was working with and what I was doing, and they recommended doing the flanges on both the front and the rear. And one of the reasons the front is so nice, and we can kind of scooch up here. Light is not very bright, but being able to get the bolts in from this direction versus this direction, which would a yoke be, is massive for me. And that's the reason why, one of the reasons why I wanted to flange, and one of the reasons why a lot of people go with the flange on the front. So something to think about. And now, let's get to getting installed. All right, guys, here are the two drive shafts. I went with JE Reel. I've used JE Reel in the past, and I've been really happy with him. Just the quality, the knowledge. Any questions you have, you just give them a call, and they'll answer it. They're such a great group to work with. And one thing I wanted to talk about, I was talking with my buddy Ben with JK Gear and Gadgets about bolts, and he brought up a point. Now, in his race car is obviously a little different than just my LJ, but sometimes when you're out on the trail, space is an issue. And if for whatever reason, if I have to take these drive shafts off, bolts are a big deal. So I went ahead and ordered up these 12-point versus normal hex style, and you can tell the heads are a lot different in size. So with the hex, even though it is a 12-point, a lot smaller wrench can get on that when you are dealing with tight spots, especially when you're in the dirt off-road somewhere. So let's get these bad boys installed. All right, quick update. I got it on. It's awesome seeing a drive shaft on the Jeep again. This is definitely not done yet. Well, we're still figuring that part out, but a little more of a pain in the butt than I remember doing it by yourself. But it is on. It's actually not shifted into drive. It's still in neutral, so that's why I got a little bit of play. Now on to the front. All right, we got the rear, got the front, all done. Definitely a lot of work by yourself, but well worth it. Time to fire it up. Go for a test drive. It's been, 6 months since I've driven this thing, so I am ready. All right, guys, just to finish this video with Drivelines from JE Reel. Don't forget to check them out at reeldrivelines.com, I believe is the website, or just Google. I'll also have a description and a link down in the description. If I get it right one of these days, you know what I mean? It's hot. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna take a shower. For now, Jeep is done. I gotta go for a test drive. But of course, since it's been sitting for so long, the battery is dead. So we'll address that on a different video, on a test drive, because now we get to test all kinds of good stuff. But awesome Drivelines. Don't forget to go check them out, guys. Thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and most importantly, please share.